Cat Care 101. What to do to keep your feline companion always Meow-velous. We bet you're more than thrilled to have your cat around these days, right? But are you doing everything necessary to keep your four-legged pal happy and Meow-velous? Check out this video for useful tips for new cat parents, as well as those looking to polish their pet's care skills. Meow. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or milk or vodka and let's roll. Today I want to talk to you about Cat Care 101. What to do to keep your feline companion always Meow-velous. Number one, feeding. When it comes to feeding, it's very important to understand that you always want to purchase high quality brand name kitten or cat food. Your vet will be able to assess your new cat or kitten and evaluate the best diet. So factors such as age, activity levels, and health make a difference in what and how much a cat should eat. Now, cats require taurine, which is an essential amino acid for heart and eye health. The food you choose should be balanced for the life stage of your cat or kitten. Now, properly balanced food in the industry will in regular commerce, that is, will contain always taurine. You will need to provide fresh, clean water at all times and wash and refill your cat's water bowls daily. Treats should be no more than 5 to 10% of the diet. Remember, if you go above the 10%, you are pushing your kitty cat into overweight territory. Many people feed baby food to a cat or kitten who is refusing food or not feeling well. Please always read labels carefully. If the baby food contains onion or garlic powder, for that matter, your pet could be poisoned. This is very important. Don't take onion or garlic powder lightly when it comes to cat food. Take your pet to your vet if signs of diarrhea, anorexia, vomiting, or lethargy continue for more than 48 hours, more than 2 days. If you need more info, it's always important to contact your vet because your vet knows your breed, the kind of breed you have, knows your personal information better than anybody else. All right. Number two, grooming. Grooming is an important element in cat care, and most cats stay relatively clean and they rarely need a bath. But you should always brush or comb your cat regularly. Frequent brushing helps keep your cat's coat clean, lowers the amount of shedding, and cuts down on the incidence of hairballs. Now, we all know how, if you are a cat lover, as I am, you know how hairballs can be very, very bad for cats. Number three, handling. Now, to pick up your cats, you want to place one hand behind the front legs and another under the hindquarters, and you want to lift gently. Never pick up a cat by the scruff of the neck or by the front legs. This is very dangerous. It just sort of throws them away. This sort of posture, that sort of lifting. So always place one hand behind the front legs and another under the hindquarters, and always lift gently. No rushing, no some kind of, cats are known to chill and relax. So you want to do everything gently with them. All right. So feeding, grooming, handling are the first three things I wanted to talk to you today about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back right after this. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. We are still here talking about Cat Care 101, what to do to keep your feline companion always Meow-velous. Now, if you love the content clarity and quality so far, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you can be informed in real time whenever we release a new show. And we do this kind of shows every single day, not just about cats, but about everything interesting in life. Subscribe to the channel, share, like, and comment below. Housing. Now, when it comes to cats, your pet should have his own clean, dry place in your home to sleep and rest. You want to line your cat's bed with a soft, warm blanket or towel. Now, be sure though to wash the bedding often because cats are known to be very thorough about their hygiene. Please keep your cat indoors. Outdoor cats do not live as long as indoor cats, right? So outdoor cats are at risk of trauma from cars or from fights with other cats, raccoons, and free-roaming dogs. Coyotes are even known to eat cats. All right, so outdoor cats are more likely to become infested with fleas or ticks, which is the last thing you want, as well as infectious diseases. So that's a big no-no. Housing, it has to be indoors. Identification. If allowed outdoors, your cat must wear a safety collar and an ID tag. This is for the cat's safety, but also for your own peace of mind. Now, a safety collar with an elastic panel will enable your cat to break loose if the collar gets tough or cut on something. And for both indoor and outdoor cats, an ID tag or an implanted microchip can help ensure that your cat is returned if he or she becomes lost. Let's have a conversation now about the litter box. Now, litter box for a lot of cat owners out there is a big deal, and in my own family we have a lot of cat lovers, and litter box is always the stuff of dinner, dinner table gossip, if you will. So all indoor cats need a litter box, that's for sure. And the litter box should be placed in a quiet, accessible location. If you have a multi-level home, make sure you have one box per floor. Avoid moving the box unless absolutely necessary. Now, if you must do so, move the box just a few inches per day. Now, keep in mind, as I said earlier, the cats won't use a messy, smelly litter box, so you want to scoop solid waste out of the box at least once a day. Dump everything. I mean, everything. You want to wash with a mild detergent and refill at least once a week. Now, you can do this maybe once every 10 days if the box is used less frequently, or if you're using a clumping litter. Never use ammonia, deodorants, or scents, especially lemon, when cleaning the litter box. If your cat will not use the litter box, please consult with your vet, because sometimes refusal to use a litter box is based on a medical condition that requires treatment. Let's talk now about scratching. Oh, we know that cats need to scratch. Ooh, they sure do. When a cat scratches, the old outer nail sheath is pulled off and the sharp, smooth claws underneath are exposed. So cutting your cat's nail every 2 to 3 weeks will keep them relatively blunt and less likely to harm the arms of both humans and furniture. You want to provide your cat with a sturdy scratching post at least 3 feet high. The post should also be stable enough that it won't wobble during use and should be covered with rough material such as sisal, burlap, or tree bark. Many cats also like scratching pads. Alright, so besides feeding, grooming, and handling, you want to pay attention to housing, identification, litter box, and scratching. I'll be right back right after this for more tips on how to care for your cats and what to do to keep your feline companion always Meow-velous. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We're still having here a conversation around what to do to keep your feline companion always happy. Health. Now, your cat should see the vet at least once a year for an examination and annual shots, right, the vaccines. And immediately, if she is sick or injured. So it should be once a year or immediately, depending upon the health of the cat. Now, when it comes to health, there are 3 things you have to pay attention to. Medicines and poisons. Never give your cat medication that has not been prescribed by a vet. If you suspect that your animal has ingested a poisonous substance, call your vet, or you can call the ASPCA. So that's the organization in charge of pets, and especially the Animal Poison Control Center for 24-hour animal poison information. You can call, the number is 888-426-4435. when it comes to spaying and neutering, female cats should be spayed and male cats neutered by 5 months of age. And that's for the cat's protection too. Vaccination. Your vet will make recommendation based on your cat's age and health. Alright, so when it comes to health, you want to pay attention to medicines and poisons, spaying and neutering, as well as vaccinations. Number 9, cat supply checklist. So whenever you are basically trying to take care of a cat, there are a few things you have to pay attention to. Cat food, food dish, water bowl, interactive toys, because cats love to play too. People always think the cats would just want to sleep. No. They love to play. A brush, a comb, the safety cat collar with ID tag, whether the cat is indoor or outdoor, doesn't matter. Implanting the microchip might be too expensive, so the safety cat collar with ID tag is just the least expensive option. You need a scratching post or a scratching pad. You need a litter box and litter. You need a cat carrier. And you need a cat bed or box with warm blanket or towel. If you don't have the budget for all of this checklist, a few things are critical. So the litter box and litter, that's important. The safety cat collar with the ID tag, that's important. Of course, food is important. Water bowl is important. You need to have a scratching pad and a cat bed. That's if your budget doesn't allow you to do to buy the whole thing, the whole 9 yards that I've just given you. All right. Now let's just quickly do a recap of today's show. Cat Care 101. What to do to keep your feline companion always meow-velous. Feeding, grooming, handling, housing, identification, litter box, scratching, health, and the cat supply checklist. I will see you another time. But until then, remember, stay meow-velous.